90% furnace change out. There's our new base. Just going to put that base under the furnace, and that should bump our shorter furnace right up to the existing sheet metal. And then we got to offset the, oh, I forgot to grab a boot. And we're in Cottage Grove. And here's, look at this dude. Right here. What are you doing, bud?
You think you do a race one? Or why don't you run out and take the furnace out? Huh? You see if you do a race one, or do you have a...
Where you going? He really doesn't want to be held. You're supposed to be a tree frog, dude. There, now you're a tree frog. You're a real tree frog. Change out, we're getting rid of that 16-inch filter boot. We're putting in a 20 by 25. This base will go right in between the new furnace, and that would shove the furnace right up to that existing sheet metal on top of that furnace. Piece of cake. Let's do it, Corey.
Sounds good. Let's get it done.
All right. Boy, these lights are hot. It's like being out in the sun. Okay. Alright, we are going to flip that furnace up on here, screw that base on, get our boot mounted, cut our hole on the left side. Corey went up to get a broom. I'm going to clean this up over here. Got my new drain line ready to go up to the humidifier, which is on the back of the plenum. Coil is spotless. We always check that, clean it if it's not. And we got ABS over here, so we're going to use rubber couplings to go from that to our PVC. Just checking the size of the AC so we can set our airflow on the new furnace. And look at how rusty that thing is, and that's because that water heater is blowing right on that thing. Just the acidic exhaust just tore it up. O2, looks like we should have done the AC too. 2.5 ton. Yeah, all that rust, I believe that's probably the water heater. There's our furnace. Yeah, you don't want your exhaust blowing right on your equipment outside or anything. You don't want to get destroyed. Because we got a gable roof here. It's not like stuff's coming off the roof on there. Alright, we got our base attached. Pads are screwed into the drop-in end cap on the bottom, sticking out a little bit there so the rubber hits the floor. He went up to get the boot, which is going on right here. Oh, there's that water heater exhaust that we were talking about that's blowing right on the air conditioner. Yeah, keep any of those exhaust pipes from blowing on anything you don't want to get just destroyed over time from the acidic steam that's coming out of those high efficiency appliances. I am almost done cutting off this drop to make room for our bigger filter boot and our offset. That's going to fix our, the old one had a 5-inch throat, and we have a 6-inch throat on our stock boots we make in the shop. Corey makes them. Here we go, we're shoving her in. We got her all put together. Let's not scratch the furnace. Oh God. I guess I need a cameraman because I'm going to have to help Corey. So we're just shoving this in here.
Alright, so Ed's just finishing venting here.
It's about 13, so 14 and a half. Pretty quiet.
What?
It's quiet in here. They turn off the music when we record for YouTube. It's kind of a nightmare. Why can't everybody just get along and quit worrying about it so we can have a little music while we record our YouTube videos? It's like a horrible rule.
Always want to have towels so you don't get nothing on the furnace, the concrete.
That's too long. I'm going to cut some off here. Let's take it back to here. Not very often I'm too long. Let's see, 1 out of 1,000. It was a hard one to measure trying to hold this level though. You want to make sure those pipes stay pitched up there. If those aren't draining back, we're going to hold water, and then big 3-inch probably ain't going to matter. But if it was a 2, especially back by the cold wall, then it would, if it's holding water, it freezes in that pipe and your pressure switch doesn't close. Up this drain line, we're tying the drain from the intake pipe right there into the furnace, and then come around with the air to the floor drain. There we are, COVID Central. Yeah, that still ended up crooked, even after I cut it off, so must be the previous install, couldn't be me. Certainly can't be me.
May I have a clamp and a screw again, please?
Temporize, what was it in there?
Oh, 40 to 70, I want to believe.
No, what was the return?
Oh, 71, yeah, it's 40 to 70. Return 71.
So
So
you
we're
got
at
30 in the 30 and it's rising, so we got a ways to go. You want to make sure all your dampers are wide open. We got our humidifier open over here, so we're dumping that really hot plenum air right back into the return. And it wasn't overly hot. It was only 71. I gotta believe you didn't let it warm up enough in there.
looking like not
Make sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure this works. Alright, she works. 61% humidity, no wonder it didn't come on. So we're going to turn that back to normal.
So we got forward
Gas pressure 3.48. And temp rise is 49 right now, and we got a ways to go before we max out. Wrap. Let's turn this light back on. Oh, oh, I broke it. Can you get that back on there? I pulled that right off of that thing. I snapped a little dinghy off the end of the pull chain. You know how that goes on there, right?
No.
Yeah, you just slide it in there, sneak it on there. The big end. No. Yeah, like that. No, right on the end one. Perfect.
What?
Bucket.
We're in the baking here.
Yeah, that'll cook you. Alright, job well done, except for that crooked exhaust pipe. Well, at least it's black, you can't see it.
I'm gonna just set it right here.
Okay,
They can do something.
don't worry, I'll get it. I got the chickens here. They're just resting in the shade. It's a hot day for September 15th, and it's hot. The girls are just taking a break here from shredding my yard like they normally do. Huh? What are you guys doing? You gonna get up, do something? Or no? What are you doing? Snap out of it. She's just blasting the shit out of them flowers. Are you guys hanging out with the bunnies? Huh? You got a bunny friend over there? Eating all my new grass? Huh?